Welcome to the first part of your persuasive essay tutorial. I'm Meredith Godsell, your host and very persuasive guide. This is the first of 3 videos in a series on persuasive essay writing. Today we will be covering the introductory paragraph. In your introductory paragraph of your persuasive essay, you need the following 3 things. You need a hook, background information, and a claim. On the next slide, we will get into what each of these parts are. Throughout the video, you are going to have a chance to pause and practice each of these parts after you see examples of each one. There are 3 parts in an introductory paragraph. The hook, where you get your reader interested and introduce your topic. The topic, or background information, where you set the scene and get your reader familiar with your topic. And of course, your position and points, also known as reasons. This last one is the most important part, since this is going to be what you're going to talk about throughout your entire paper. Remember, you can't persuade your reader of anything if they don't know what your clearly stated claim is. How are they supposed to decide whether they agree with you or not if they don't know what they're agreeing to? Alright, so let's dive into the hook. So there are 3 types of hooks. You can have a hook as a question, you can have a hook as a story, and you can have a hook as a fact. So I'm going to go through and give you an example of a hook. As we know, the first part of an introductory paragraph is the hook. My goal is to get the reader interested. So I'm going to do this with either asking a question like, "Don't you think the school day is too short?" A fact. "Studies show that longer school days lead to higher achievement." Or a story or word picture as I have below. "Ring, ring, ring! The school bell has just rung and the countdown is on. You have a lot to learn in only a few hours to do so." All of these things are interesting, they're quick, and they grab your attention. But they also do something really important. They set up what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about school days and should the school day be longer? Writing hooks can take some practice, and it needs to be done just right since it's how you're getting your reader interested. So now it's your turn to go practice. In your notebook or on a Google Doc, write 2 to 3 different hooks. Play with the different types of hooks by choosing 2 of the 3 types to try, or try all 3. Be sure to reread your work when you're done writing. Pause the video here and then complete the assignment. When you are done, unpause for the next section. Once I have my reader's attention, I need to set up the scene and show the problem with some background information. I've done a lot of research on this topic, plus as a teacher, I live this every day. So I'm able to give people some necessary information about my topic. Here is my example. Should the school day be longer? Background information. The average school day is 6 hours. 5 of those hours are for instruction. Students need to complete 5 subjects per day: math, reading, writing, science, and social studies. This doesn't leave much time for extra help or for the arts. So I'm giving you an idea of what the day looks like, but also saying, yeah, and there's a problem with that. How on earth are we supposed to get in all these extra cool things that are actually not even extra? They're very necessary for students. Now notice how I'm not going super deep into this. I'm going to dive into all of that during my body paragraphs. I'm giving them just a sprig of information. Let's keep them interested. Let's set it up so that way when I drop the bomb later about how important all of this extra time is, they're like, oh, I kind of got that she was going there. It wasn't just like, where did this come from out of left field? we know this is what she's going to be talking about throughout her essay. Now it's your turn. In your notebook or on a Google Doc, write the background information for your topic. Remember, set up your scene and show the problem. You should be able to do this because you are familiar with your topic and have already done your background research. It should only take you about 2 to 3 sentences. When you're done, be sure to reread your work so you make sure you've got everything taken care of. Pause the video here. Complete your assignment. When you are done, unpause for the next section. Now that my reader is interested and has some general information, I'm going to drop my claim. When you do this, be sure to include your reasons in the order you are presenting them so that the reader has a clear picture of what they will be reading. Here is my example. I believe the school day should be longer so we are able to fit in small group instructions, the arts, and social emotional learning in order to help close the achievement gap. Now it's your turn. In your notebook or on a Google Doc, write your claim and reasons in a complete sentence. Be sure to reread your work when you're done writing. Pause the video here, then complete the assignment. When you are done, unpause for the next section. In order to complete the assignment, you will need to put all 3 parts together in a paragraph. In your outline, copy your notes into the first box. Make sure you use complete sentences and have the parts in the right order. Remember, it needs to go hook, background information, claim with your reasons. You can see my example on this page. When you are done writing your introductory paragraph, tune into the second video in this series where you will learn all about how to write a body paragraph. Go forth and get writing.